Today, I want to talk about planned obsolescence. The idea that manufacturers deliberately design products to fail prematurely. You might have seen this term thrown around when Apple was caught releasing updates that would slow down older models of iPhones. Despite that, many people see this as a conspiracy theory, with critics arguing that this is just the result of consumers wanting a cheaper product, leading to manufacturers using cheaper materials. That is a valid explanation. However, my counter-argument is, have they seen the state of gaming controllers lately? They are more expensive than ever, yet the lifespan is abysmal. I swear, stick drift was never an issue until recently. Nintendo was making Game Boys in the 90s that survived the Gulf War. Now they can't even make a controller that can survive a Smash tournament? Nintendo, I can look past the terrible online services, the full-price ports of old games, and even the forced labor, but I just cannot excuse how terrible Joy-Cons are. And don't you dare say it's because somehow the games today are putting more strain on the controller. If my GameCube controller, which is probably older than most of my followers, can survive Dragon Ball Budokai, then Joy-Con should be able to handle a few months of Animal Crossing. What's worse is that this issue extends to good controllers as well. Just look at the Xbox One controller. It is, in my opinion, the most comfortable gaming controller on the market. However, I'm already on my third one. In comparison, I still have my original 360 controller, and it still works like a charm over a decade later. You can tell it's vintage by the amount of built-up dead skin. And no, I refuse to pony up the money for the Elite controller, because those seem to be worse somehow. In conclusion, it is time for us gamers to rise up and tell the world we've had it with their exploitation of us. We can accomplish so much when us gamers work together. And to wrap this video up, who better than one of the most iconic gamers of all time, Kwame Ture.
And if you analyze this, you'll see how vicious the system is, because here's America with its great technological skills, its great scientific ability, and rather than make a game controller for people that will last 20 years, which they can do with the scientific knowledge that's at their fingertip, they rather take this knowledge and build a controller which will break down every 2 years, so you're forced to buy another controller. Thus, you see, on the capitalism, what they do is they take their scientific skills, and rather than using it for the benefit of gamers, they use it to further exploit gamers. And certainly this type of system is too backward.